My name's Vikash Goyal. I am a resident of Cleveland Heights, and I'm here at the library on Coventry. I'm here at the City Fresh Stop. Every week I come here on Tuesday evenings to pick up all my vegetables for the week. City Fresh is a community-supported agriculture program. So there's a network of farmers, both in rural areas towards the west side of Cleveland, as well as in urban gardens that produce this food for us. And every person here is picking up a share that he or she has paid for in advance. Whatever happens to grow, which is appropriate for the season and is harvested, is shared equally amongst all the shareholders. The way City Fresh works is different from many other CSAs in that there isn't a long-term commitment. Most people pay for just the next week at a time. City Fresh is kind of loosely organized in some ways, so every Fresh Stop operates very independently.
Toby, you can stay
But I
here.
still really love asparagus.
I'm Anna Kismauser-Martinez, and I co-manage the Cleveland Heights City Fresh Stop. Well, we have a grassy area that we're usually in, not today as it is cold and late in the season and rainy, but usually we're outdoors, and we have a grassy area next to the local library and a very large playground. So the kids come, and there was musicians playing outside last year, and it's just a really nice spot. We have a mulberry tree, and all the children are always hanging out in it and eating mulberries for the first several months of our stop during the season. So it's just a really pleasant place to be, and it's conducive to hanging out for a while and talking and getting to know your community and the people that are also buying vegetables and the people that are volunteering for it.
At this point, I've become friends with many of the volunteers, which is certainly special to me. It's also directly on my route home from work. I really like the idea of eating locally. I feel lucky living in Cleveland that I get to do that pretty easily, and I don't think it's that accessible in a lot of other places in this country, at least. It's kind of really neat to eat with the season. As we get closer to winter, you start seeing more things like winter squashes and stuff like that. And we got a lot of fruit while it was warm. That's a lot of fun.
Well, this week in our family share, we have kale and lettuce and cilantro, which we've been getting every week for a long time. 3 tomatoes, because the end of the tomatoes are coming. An eggplant. We've had lots of eggplant this season. Beets. The first broccoli I've ever seen in any City Fresh in 3 years. Now, granted, I didn't go to every single week for 3 years, but it's the first time I've ever seen broccoli. A bunch of carrots, more cauliflower.
Okay.
Turnips for the first time this season. It's getting later in the season. So these root vegetables are coming out a lot. Sweet potatoes, the last of the cantaloupe. We have some red and yellow bell peppers down there and jalapenos. We have acorn squash. I think that's it. Garlic, red onions, lots of good stuff.
There's also always the exciting culinary challenge of seeing food you've never had before. The last couple of weeks you got some kohlrabi. I'm not sure what to do with that. Actually, it's still sitting in my fridge. I think I'm going to pickle it.
All right. The barter table works so that somebody leaves something, somebody picks something up. It's like, leave a penny, take a penny. Here's our pennies. Most people don't like turnips, apparently, or don't know what to do with them, so we have a lot of turnips and a single Chinese eggplant.
I felt a little overwhelmed because I opened up my refrigerator. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Most of our farmers are Amish, so it's sustainably grown, but not necessarily certified organic. Local and sustainably grown foods are sort of the source of of solving a lot of energy problems and a lot of economic problems, and I'd like to see the Victory Garden brought back, and I really think that it's at the source of a lot of the issues that are facing the world today. So I think that if we can start living more frugally and sustainably, then we'll be good to go maybe in the future, hopefully.